So another topic that I think anybody that lives near Uptown Charlotte should be very excited about, or at least extremely curious about, is the potential Central Park plan for Charlotte's rail yard. Tell us a little bit about what you've heard about that, and give everybody kind of the 10-second version of what that means.
Yeah, and I don't have numbers off the top of my head, but it's essentially going would go on the rail yard that's by Optimist Hall, and it's hundreds of acres, and it would be crazy and awesome. But I can tell you right now, it's never going to happen. At least not in my lifetime.
Yeah, railroads are hard.
I don't see any universe where that happens. I just don't.
So I think the biggest issue there, and again, I don't have this stuff in my back pocket, but all the land is owned by
Norfolk.
Norfolk Southern, which, if anybody has ever done any business with railroads, you know that they just don't give a damn about what's good for anybody, because it was so hard for them to get these railroads. They were the lifeblood of their company, and they just don't give them up, period.
Yeah.
The Browder
No,
company
no
had a
matter how unused they are, they don't give
right.
them.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It could be used 100 years from now. Now, the Browder company, I will say, on the positive side of the coin, the Browder company had some success getting some railroad rights over at Fremore West, and they were able to turn those into some, or potentially will turn them into parking and trails. So it can be done, but it was not nearly on the same scale as
That,
what needed to be done over here. And it would be a titanic undertaking.
yeah, I just again, it would overnight the day that it opens Charlotte into one of the best green cities in the country overnight. But yeah, it's not going to happen. And frankly, I think I've done one post about it. But I have a really tough time posting on pie in the sky ideas in general. But something that's that out there in space, I really have a hard time uh, giving any time to it.
Yeah, I'm really torn because, again, I like getting excited about projects like this. I'm a huge fan of green spaces. I think they're as important to the city as skyscrapers.
Absolutely.
Everybody that works and lives in an urban center, if they don't have the need and the desire to get out and hang out in the woods and have some fun outdoors, then they're missing out on a big part of life. So I'm a huge fan, but like you, I'm a realist, and I'm worried that this is, um, looks great on paper, gets a lot of clicks, but is certainly going to have a huge roadblocks. I'm actually really excited, looking at just how the greenways are coming together over near Wesley Heights, over just getting on the Cross Charlotte Trail. I mean, obviously there's still a lot of work to be done, or Carolina Thread Trail. There's still a lot of work to be done, but you can see the pieces are being laid down. There are a few that are really important that still have to fall into place, but I love the fact that the city is making that a big priority. And I think that if you go to areas with really cool trails like this, like look at what it's done for Greenville, the Swamp Rabbit Trail, Katy Trail in Dallas, Houston's park system outside of downtown is amazing.
Well,
Uh,
I'm from Cleveland, and the Cuyahoga County Metro Parks are one of the best park systems in the country. So,
and it
I,
makes a city. You can see it. Just look at the rail trail in South End. You
Mhm.
go there at 5 o'clock this afternoon. It's going to be packed with people just getting out and throwing on their best Lulus and jogging up and down the rail trail.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
makes it
we
cool.
are really bad when it comes to green space. I just hope the city focuses on way more realistic goals for that than the Central Park thing.